Welcome to the Joy of Music. Today we bring you a very special program from Switzerland as we take you on a musical journey by the GLACIER Express. The GLACIER Express is the world's slowest express train and one of the most spectacular train rides in all of the world. It is slow because it climbs high into the Alps. It is spectacular because of scenery that is indescribably beautiful. Our journey begins in St. Moritz, Switzerland. But before boarding the train, we must spend some time in this most famous Swiss resort town. St. Moritz, Switzerland is known as the top of the world, and I'm standing here with the president of the St. Moritz Tourist Board, Dr. Dan User. Welcome to the Joy of Music.
Great to be here.
Well, we're delighted to be here. You're having kind of an anniversary this year, 125th anniversary?
Yes, exactly these years ago, I think 125 years ago, a hotel pioneer here invented winter tourism. That means before that, people were afraid of going into the Alps in wintertime because of the avalanches and thunderstorms. But then they found out that it can be quite sunny and warm, even in January here. Much more comfortable than, for instance, in the fogs of London in December and January.
Yes.
So this was the start of it all, you see.
One of the joys of a trip to any Swiss village is the happy music of the local folk musicians. Naturally, in every location, the joy of music is always in search of a place to make music. In St. Moritz, we were invited to the tiny Evangelical Church, situated in the center of the village. We discovered there a delightful, sparkling tracker organ built in Austria, and we were joined in making music by one of the town's medical doctors, who is a gifted flautist. One of the most interesting places to visit on a trip to St. Moritz, Switzerland, is the home of the Swiss artist, painter, musician, Milli Weber. She was an artist with a wonderful, joyous, childlike outlook on life. And this outlook is seen in every room in her little Swiss wooden home. There are paintings on the walls, on the ceilings, on furniture, and even on the organ in her music room. Every day, Milli would come into this room and play the organ. She would open the windows wide so that her beloved animals, the deer, the birds, could come to the window and listen to the organ music. She believed that even animals loved music. And she thought that they especially would love the music of Johann Sebastian Bach. At exactly 9:05 a.m., the Glacier Express pulls out of St. Moritz train station, going toward its destination of Zermatt. Ever so slowly, like a travel film unreeling at half speed, the crisp white, green, and bark brown winter landscape of the Swiss heartland glides by the windows of the gleaming Glacier Express, proudly billed as the slowest express train in the world. The electrically powered train traverses 291 bridges and viaducts and burrows through 91 tunnels on its leisurely day-long passage. Having lunch on the Glacier Express is a unique experience. Not only is the scenery spectacular, but the Swiss cuisine is out of this world. There's only one problem, however. When you're going up a mountain, your beverage might possibly slip out of the glass. So they give you a special kind of a glass. Going up the mountain, you turn it one way. Going down the mountain, you turn it another way. During lunch, the train again locks into the Rack Railway as it mounts, looping back and forth between the mountain passes, to the Oberalp Pass at an altitude of 6,670 feet, the journey's high point. At each sharp curve of track, the whistle shrieks. The train disappears around a bend, and then suddenly reappears like a flare against the white landscape. In this region of heavy snows, wood picket avalanche barriers line the route. To cope with possibly severe and sudden winter blizzards, the locomotives are equipped with large plows that can clear away 19 tons of snow a minute. Late in the afternoon, the Glacier Express brings us to the end of our journey as it pulls into the station in Zermatt. As we enter this bustling alpine village, full of skiers and visitors from around the world, the atmosphere is full of fun and excitement. Upon arriving at our hotel on the mountainside above Zermatt, we finally caught a glimpse of the long-awaited sight, the mighty and majestic Matterhorn, the most famous of all Swiss mountains. The clouds had lifted, and the sight was truly awe-inspiring. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth, who has set thy glory above the heavens. What is man, that thou art mindful of him, that thou visitest him? Thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. This journey has made us even more aware of the greatness of God and his amazing and varied creation. Thank you for joining us today as we have come to you from the country of Switzerland. We have taken you on a musical journey by the GLACIER Express. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again next week on The Joy of Music. If you would like to purchase today's program or any program in our library of over 400 videos and CDs from the great organs and historic churches of the world, please call 1-800-933-4844. We hope to hear from you.